Alrighty guys, it's CharTang the Bearded Gamer here, and today I'm bringing a new game to you. I think you're going to quite enjoy this one. Let's load it up. Or shall I say, let's wait for it to load up, being PlayStation 1 and all that. Here we go. Okay, I love the way it gives you time to read all that. Sony Computer Entertainment Europe presents... What could it be? Yeah, boys! Spice World, the game. Can't wait to get into this one. Let's see what it's all about. Oh, here come those PS1 graphics. Pretty good, actually, considering. Alright.
Hello.
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 Hiya.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Eh.
Hello.
Hello.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Great.
Great.
Come on, give it a go.
I'll give it a go, alright.
Wicked. Hello. Come on, give it a go.
Alright, Baby
Good to
Spice.
see ya.
We're going to give it a go.
Come along with me.
It's good to see they were all given the same lines to record. I have no idea what I'm doing.
My friend, if you is chilling and willing, I'll take you through a few moves to get you to your own grooves. Know what I mean?
What is going on?
You know the sound, so pick me a track.
What's going on with these hand symbols? It looks like it's, you know,
from track to track, and when you hear the one you want, hit that X button.
Alrighty then. No, I do not. Okay, let's select a random one. Oh.
All right, my good friend, time to shuffle the grooves.
Okay, let's just stop there. Needless to say, I will not be playing Spice Girls for you guys. Besides, I ain't got a clue what I was doing then. I don't even know what the point of the game is, but we're not playing it. Let's get into the actual game that I want to show you today. Go from here. Alrighty guys, what's going on? CharTang the Bearded Gamer here, and did you really think I was going to bring you some Spice Girls? No, no, no. We're going to jump into a little game called Resident Evil. I'm playing this on the Xbox One. It is the remake. We are going to, let's have a look here. Okay, we're just going to start a new game.
Resident Evil.
I like that. Resident Evil. So we're going to do the wide display, alternate controls, off subtitles. Okay. Oh, what's this? How do you like your games? Like climbing a mountain, fulfilling but takes a lot of work. Good exercise but not too strenuous. Like taking a walk, you can relax and enjoy yourself. So hard, medium and easy. Shall we just go on the hike, I think. Don't want to make things too difficult for ourselves. Right, character selection. And the interesting... Oh, I have unlocked their alternative costumes. Good times. Now, the thing here, this is basically... The only difference is a slightly different story between each character, but the main difference is Chris is basically hard mode. So he has 6 item slots but can take more damage, while Jill has 8 item slots but takes less damage. The item slots are very important. But I've already completed all the achievements with Jill, so we are going to jump straight in as Chris. Right, I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the intro here. Let's turn this up a bit. Enjoy. I'll take it off again when this game starts.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
nasty.
The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris!
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Scary. Shit. He's a pretty boy.
Come on! Hey! Brad! Where the hell's he going? Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Ah, a mansion. So let's turn this back down. Minus 15 should be
Stars
enough.
members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Not Barry.
Is everyone all right?
Barry? Where's Barry?
He's...
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
All right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
That's good of you guys.
Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be careful. I promise. Let's go. Oh, fire. This table. Oh, damn. Look at the size of my knife. Oh. Oh, those controls, though. Change aim. Attack. That's what I want. Right. That should be closer to the original controls. Just going to test them out when it comes back on. Good. There we go, that's better. And then pressing A. Should examine. Yes, it does. No, I don't need that just yet. We'll get that later. Let's see what we got in here, shall we? It's the only annoying thing with Resident Evil games. All of the doors. Oh, hello. Who's a pretty boy? We're going to let him live for now. We're getting the fuck out of there. I'll say Resident Evil is one of my favourite series. I've played this game inside out, so sorry if I don't really explain much. But we're just going to crack on. We're bringing you about half hour to 40-minute chunks again, just to keep it, you know, so you're not sitting there for 3 hours watching something. Oh, hello.
Wesker? Jill? Where did they go?
I don't know. Monsters everywhere. Oh, gun. I'll take it. Yes, please. Now, oh, that's not there. There we go. Right, the buttons are pretty standard now. B cancels, A selects. That's all I need to know. And B also goes into the menu, the inventory. Right. The only annoying thing with this 3D control is when the camera changes, so does the character. And it just makes them look silly. Notice some of the blacks are a bit weird in cutscenes, but the rest of it seems alright so far. No, is that... yeah, that zombie's gone. Good. Can you get anything off him? Oh yeah, in the original he has 2 magazines, handgun magazines. And in this one he's just got a shitty little tape. Now, this bit here, if you played the original game, this door I've just gone through doesn't even exist in the original game. This whole part of the mansion has been added in. Clip. Thank you. First aid. I certainly know when I'm injured I eat plants. Makes me feel better straight away. Take them. And we are going to combine them straight away. Right, does this geezer have anything? What the hell happened in this mansion? Well, that is a good question. I want to know what the hell was in this birdcage. See, the confusing me, I'm pressing up on the stick and it's going in a totally different direction. It's really disorientating. Here we go. So... I'm just going to let him stay there for a second. This is what I've come here for. So explaining the examining of items. Press the map button. My bad. So if we examine this, you should be able to take the end off. Here it is. Made from peridot, sometimes referred to as poor man's emerald. Right. That's what we came over here. Oh, he's still alive. That's probably him dead. They stay... yeah, there you go. It's that little blood pool that's appearing. That's how you know they're dead. However, in this game, not as all as it seems. This guy here, for example, I got a feeling we'll be seeing something from him later. There we go. Let's just combine. You're going to have some amazing healing capabilities. See, when you've played as much Resident Evil as I have, you kind of get used to the tank controls, but I decided to give the 3D control a chance. Normally I do it in this game, just turning's easier, rather than waiting for the character to spin around. Now, there he is, I knew he was still alive. Take him out, so we're going to need to go down there later. Yeah, I just blew his head off. A good thing about that is, now we know he won't come back. If you take off the head, they don't come back. It's simple as that. All these doors are locked, I can tell you that for a fact. There's only really one way we can go at the moment. And that is back. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba. Right. So we go through this concealed door right here, which isn't very well concealed. Garden. Again, this bit didn't exist in the original game. Ooh. And I can't remember. Yeah, I don't think so. So, use that. There we go. That's basically all Resident Evil games are. Find items, open doors, crack on with the story. Kill some zombies along the way. They all follow the same formula. We've come down here. It's a very interesting place. And the amazing thing with this was a GameCube game before it was remastered here, and these graphics here, they're just as good on the GameCube. It was probably one of the best looking games I saw back in the day. 2002, I think it was out. One of the best looking games. Let's get this key off of here. Now, oh, and now we're going to read the book. Book of Curses, the Four Masks. It's basically what we're here to get. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. Well, let's go and investigate. So I think this is the sword key. Yeah, it is. Now, in my opinion, the original game was much harder than this one. However, there's much more to do in this one. And I'm actually glad they put this little section into the game, because it acts as quite a nice little shortcut later on. Because there's a gate back there you can get through to get to the other side of the mansion. So, rather handy. I'm just trying to think if this key opens this door through here or another door. Find out in a minute. So I'm into the 360 control. There we go. So I know there's a little corridor there. There's nothing down there for now though. Just a couple of zombies. So we'll leave them to it. Now, this corridor might look familiar to some people. The interesting thing is this time... Yes, I will. This is new to this game as well. Defensive items. You get attacked by anything. Oh, I just pressed the B button by accident. Get attacked by anything. Basically, use your defense item. You saw that window just crack there. In the original, dogs would have jumped through the window then, but this time, this little cracked window. A fake out. This is what you want to do. Just move everything. If you can examine it, chances are you can probably move it. And if you can move it, chances are there's probably something behind or under it. As then, both of those chest of drawers had something under them, or little display cabinets, whatever they were. Now, I would go in these doors, but I have no item spaces, so there's practically no point. Ooh. So we're just going to crack on through here. Now, this does feel like... Oh, I wasted a bullet on him there. Yeah, right, he's... Don't get confused, he is not dead. For now he is. But for now we're going this way. Probably wondering why I'm doing this from the stairs. It's because They cannot attack you on stairs. They do some weird spitty thing instead. Now, yeah, we're gonna leave what's up here for now. Head straight over here, because there's still something in here. Right, in here. The good thing about this is the first save room we're going to come across. And what we've actually I need that canteen on the floor is what I've actually come in here for. Right, we're going to get rid of the knife, the big first aid, and we have no need for shotgun shells right now as we don't have a shotgun. So I want to pick up that ammo. There's controls, man. I'll tell you. Right, I'm going to take that. Yes, it's empty at the moment, but all it takes is these little fuel canteen things. Yeah, how good it was done. Thought there was an animation normally, but no. So, remember I said these guys aren't dead. What you got to do, a little fire, stand back, watch them burn. Now he won't come back. If you leave long enough, they will come back to life. Oh, there he is. I knew he was there somewhere. Oh, look at that, one shot KO. I need an armor key, so there's not really much point in going in any of these doors yet. There you go, that's that door unlocked, so it gives us a bit of a shortcut. Sword key. Whee. Pretty sure. Oh no, I think there is another door that uses a sword key. Pretty sure. Not 100%. Yeah. Alrighty. So, I'm going to do a little detour back around. That one of the doors I came through back there, the doorknob's broken. If you go through it too many times, you can't go back through it. So, we'll try to save that for later, and we've got to come back here, and there's tougher enemies here. Trouble is, going through these rooms so many times as well can cause things to happen, as you might be about to find out. Well, we're safe. Spoiler alert. Okay. There is a small key somewhere around here. Nice toilet. If you play the game, you'll know that this is the only toilet in this building. Interesting. Don't really want to do this, but here you go. Nice little scene for you. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I forgot I had that. Okay, he's dead. This is the only thing I came here for. This old key. I have no reason to come back here now. So, we're going to take off. Just trying to think which way is the best way to go about what I want to do next. Let's go this way, I think. Whee! Right, I forgot about this. They don't react the same as they have done in previous games. Yeah, normally that happens a lot sooner in the original game. It's all doors. All about the doors. That's a map up there, but you kind of know where you're going, so there's no point wasting time picking it up. It doesn't take a slot, so you can if you want. Pretty much know the mansion like the back of my hand, so that's why I don't bother. And normally, with Jill, there's a lovely weapon through here. How's it now? I swear it's a simple lock. Oh well, let's crack on then. I want to go this way. So the armor key is the main key you want. It pretty much opens about 70% of the locked doors. If someone wants to do the math on that, feel free. Wee little spinny Rooney there. Let's see. I don't want to go towards that just yet because I'm pretty sure you have to do something. So, do I have any space? No. Let's go in here. Yeah, that's what I want though. And that, and I swear there's something else. Maybe not for Chris though. So what I'm going to do, save some time, use this bad boy. There we go. Pick that up. And that will let us move on a bit. But before I go to where that whistle goes, I'm going to need a better weapon. I don't need a better weapon, I'd just rather a better weapon. Let's try it over here, shall we? We haven't been over it yet, so, you know, let's see what happens. It's a distinct sound when you blow their heads off. So, boom. Bit of vandalism there in this strange house. Oh. That's not the last one. Have one of these. I think there's one more door that uses this key. And we don't want to go there yet. Trust me. He's still alive. A good way to know is back to him, press the aim button, spins around. We're just gonna... Oh. Look how pretty he is. You gonna re-aim? Readjust your aim? Apparently not. Man, this guy is taking a lot of ammo. There we go. Right, might as well end this guy's miserable life while I'm here. Zombie on the floor. Here in another save room. what we want to do here. So I don't want to get rid of that. But I do need to make space. So I'm going to put the key away for a bit. Pretty sure I can open a drawer of that in a second, so we're going to keep all of that. I'm just going to quickly go and grab something. This is the annoying thing, if you need to backtrack, like instantly, all these loading screens, I do apologise. I'm pretty sure, oh, there's not a refill thing in here anyway, so that was pointless and a waste of time. So you're going to go this way. You might be able to unlock it. Yes, I'll use the old key to unlock it, thank you very much. Thanks for the slot back. Oh. Defense item, yes please. Broken shotgun. Certainly want that. And yes, I will refill my canteen, thank you. Ink ribbon. I'll take it for now. I'll drop it off into the save room on the way past because I can't quite go any further just yet. Because we need another key. Just quickly gonna, because we're gonna need to come back here later. Set him on fire. Like I said, we're just going to drop this off real quick. And now the backtrack commences. Now that we have the broken shotgun, we can exchange it for a fully functional one. It's just a case of finding it. In that time, we've got about half hour down, so I think I'll have the armor key soon, and I think that'll be a good time to call this section complete. The controls, man. See, this is the thing with Resident Evil games. There's a lot of exploring over the same sections. Tense music build up. I don't think... Yeah. Armor? Oh. A small key, which I used on the other bloody door, didn't I? It's alright there, we can find another one. Ooh. This is the way we want to be. So normally what happens if you pick up this shotgun earlier in the game, the ceiling starts to come down and you basically get crushed. What you normally would have to do is come back in and put the shotgun back. However, we are just going to do a swap-a-rooney. New for old. There we go. And it's as simple as that. The ceiling will no longer come down. I am tempted to get rid of my pistol for a bit, because I have those spare shotgun shells. So yeah, I think we'll do it. And then we'll go and get the armor key. Now I'm pretty sure I killed all the zombies here, so we should be safe to just move on. mosey on. Yes, I will. Thank you. So yeah, what we're gonna do? Swap them for them. Whack that there. I'm actually gonna take these. Do I need them? Nah, I should be okay about them. Right. Much more useful weapon. The good thing is once you get the armor key, things just become so much easier. Exploring wise, because you can open so many doors, and then there's shortcuts like I said about that garden earlier. You can open a door that leads you to the other side of the dimension. So it's just a case of one door rather than 6 or 7. You see him jumping all over the screen sometimes. That's the 360 control. So moving the stick moves in that direction basically, and it's sometimes quite difficult to go in the direction you want to go. It's locked from the other side. Of course it is. Let's go and open it from the other side. I'm pretty sure there's a door there that's locked, which I could have used to get back to where I needed to be, but hey, I'll remember that for next time. Oh, it's locked. An old-fashioned lock that's rather simple in mechanism. And that's frustrating. I forgot about all these locks with Chris. Jill can just open them because she gets the lockpick. Chris, on the other hand, you need to find these stupid little keys. It's okay though, I know where there's one. There's another door we need to open it with it though. That has something that we need, so we actually need to find 2. I think finding the key is more important first though. Backtrack Central. Oh, hello. Come on. There we go. Whoop. So strange because we were just here as well. It's locked. An emblem of armor is carved into the lock. Now this ain't so good because I can't think of anywhere else to find the key. So I may have just fucked up. Bear with me a second. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. Let's apparently there is a key next to the typewriter in the save room right here, which is handy. So let's have a look. So there is bonus potato. Let's go and get the key. I'm glad that was there because I looked to search for locations for those keys, and all of the other locations are behind already locked doors. And then I was like, there's one in the save room, how did I miss that? And then of course it's hidden underneath the typewriter. So yeah, of course it's there, isn't it? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-na-na. Really, we want to be around the other side. Ooh, there we go. Yay! This is where we want to be. This will net us. This will net us the key. But I am going to do it from here. Here he comes. Oh wow. Walked straight through my shotgun blast. Okay, that's that one dead. Here comes his buddy. There we go. That was easier than I thought it was going to be, to be fair. Usual rules apply. Examine. Press the switch. Oh, would you look at that? It's a coin. Lies. What's this? It's a key. Just going to use these quickly to heal up. Yeah, sure. I know I'll still fine, but you can never be too safe, can you? We're going to unlock this door. I don't see the... Not really a point to unlocking this door, but... Hey, hey. Brilliantly discard. Any more discard? Yes. It's really weird it gives you the option. Like, why wouldn't you if there's no more need for it? I will have that space freed up. Thank you very much. Now then. Let's go get the armor key. We're back at the beginning of the game. There's an item over there. We're going to ignore it for now. We'll come back later. Now, did I blow that zombie's head off? That was in here. Yes, I did. Good. Right. So that's fine. I gotta worry about that body. That body never comes back. Oh! There are now some birds in here. Oh. But they seem to be doing their own business, so we're just going to leave them to it. Typically they don't disturb you if you don't disturb them. So we are just going to quickly get a shot of this, because we don't need two of them coming for us. Alright, you ready for this? You're ready for this? I like to move it, move it. Doesn't make it any harder, really. Not at all. Right. Need to make sure you have one item slot left. Because this is where the magic happens. Boom, shake, shake the room. Looks like a key to me. Oh, would you look at that? Of course. It's a Resident Evil mansion. Nothing's ever as it seems. But it's okay, because we have what we need to stop this madness. And that's this bad boy. Easy as pie. Baggers. Right, now that we have the key, the mansion is pretty much our oyster. It's just a case of finding those masks it was telling us about earlier, with the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and all three taken up. We're going to take a slightly different route to get back. Oh. Well, there's ammo on the floor, but I'm not using the handgun. So I know where it is. I'll come back for it if I need to. Yeah, that's fine. So we want to go through this one. And then this one. Whoa, that wasn't scary. Rather frustrating. He's just fine after that. go. Alright, let's get those. And then we're going to save. Alright, save your progress using ribbons. Yes, please. And we are going... Oh, I finished it as Chris. Handy. So, we're just going to save it here. And we are going to call it a day. Hope you've enjoyed this part, guys. So this beginning of Resident Evil Remaster. We will come back for part 2 very shortly. Expect it in a couple of days. Till then, guys, have a good day.